School.
Good morning, Park Road Middle School.
Good morning, Park Road Middle School.
Good morning, Barker Road Middle School.
Well, today is Friday, May 8th, 2020.
It is day 54 of quarantine.
It is day 54 of quarantine.
It is day 54
Of quarantine. Yay.
Goldfish don't taste as good anymore. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge of allegiance to a flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And
now
now,
a message from Mrs. Kataya.
Good morning, Barker Road. Thank you again for joining us for another edition of our weekly Morning Bark at Home. I'm joining you from one of my favorite places and yours. Can you tell where I am virtually? I know that since our last week together, we heard the news from the governor that we will not be returning physically to school this school year, which I'm sure brings lots of emotions for all of us. There's some relief that we'll be able to make sure that all of you and all of our teachers are safe and still helping to do what we can to limit the spread of this virus. And there's also just a lot of sadness about not being able to see each other back in the building again. So just know that we are talking about ways to celebrate the end of the year and still be able to get some closure with each other. And we'll be reaching out with all the answers that you need for things like how to empty out your lockers and get your yearbooks and all of those things. So we are working on those things every day, and we'll be in touch in the next couple of weeks with information. The most important thing for me to tell you today is that even though we're not coming physically back to school to go to all of your classes, school is not over. So please make sure that you're still checking in with your teachers. If you are worried that you have not gotten any work done for one class in particular, please know that it's not too late to check in. We can help you through everything that you need to do. Your teachers are ready and willing and having lots of conversations about ways to make sure that we can help make the end of this year really manageable and also really supportive for all of you. So please make sure you're checking. That's not just your core area classes or your team classes, but also all of your special area classes. We want to make sure that we're passing all of those classes and being able to give you credit for all the hard work you've done all year long. So please double check. I know it can be overwhelming, but reach out if you need help. You can always reach out to me, to your counselor, to one of your teachers, and we will make sure that we can help you make this ending of the year as manageable for you as possible. So we still have several weeks together, so this is not the time to check out completely. This is the time to work hard and make sure that you can end strong. So don't forget to reach out if you need us. We are missing you so very much and hoping that we can see you again soon, and just keep doing what you're doing. Help out at home and staying safe and helping to limit the spread of the virus around us. We're just so proud of everything that you are all doing and that our community is doing. So take care, have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.
Thanks, Mrs. Kataya. The Agenda Book Cover Contest is going on. Have a look at some of the submissions.
Okay, very cool. Those are some awesome looking agenda covers. So I heard from Mr. Satch, and I think there's going to be more than one of those chosen. So that's pretty cool, guys. You want to keep checking back and keep tuning in to the Morning Bark. We'll be telling you what's going on with that. Now coming up, last week, I don't know if you remember, but Mr. Vigdor threw down a little challenge about his half-court shot. Well, we wanted to tell you that the red teams, Caroline, I think you know who you are. You're on the red team. You won last week's Things You Can't Google, as she made the closest guess to the correct answer. Congrats to Caroline. The answer you've all been waiting for, Mr. Vigdor made the half-court shot on his fourth try. Now, let's check this out, guys. We've got this week's installment.
Here's Mr. Vigdor with the answer of last week's challenge. Stuff you can't Google.
Welcome back to another segment of Things You Can't Google. Follow me.
There's a bulletin board directly behind me. The question of the day is, what is the theme of that bulletin board? What is the theme of that bulletin board?
Thanks, Mr. Vigdor. Now Mrs. Reed and the library staff bring you our weekly feature. Read all about it.
Hey Barker Road. Today I have a book review for you from one of our very own sixth graders, Will H. He reviewed The Ear, the Eye, and the Arm by Nancy Farmer, which was also recommended by some of your other friends last week. Will writes, The Ear, the Eye, and the Arm takes place in Zimbabwe in the year 2194, where the three children of General Matsika, the leader of Zimbabwe, flee their home for the first time on a perilous expedition and disappear. Their parents appoint the most bizarre detectives Africa has to offer, the ear, the eye, and the arm. Their assignment takes them to many terrifying places, but by far the most terrifying is the lair of the masks. Horrifying secrets, psychic beings, and plans more diabolical than anyone could predict. Will the Matsikas be able to escape with their lives? Well, that sounds intriguing. Thanks so much for writing this review, Will. Some other friends recommend the Harry Potter series as a must-read, and so I wanted to tell you about a new opportunity that you guys have to enjoy the Harry Potter series in a different way. There's now a new part of J.K. Rowling's website, The Wizarding World, and it's called Harry Potter at Home, and they're going to have a bunch of celebrities reading each chapter of the first book of the Harry Potter series. So check this out.
Hello, everyone.
I'm at home.
I'm in my sitting room.
In a sort of book room.
I am in my little cosy corner where we like to do reading.
And I'm sitting here warm and cozy in front of the fire.
And I'm really excited to get to read
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
By J.K. Rowling.
Hi, I'm Daniel Radcliffe, and this is Chapter 1 of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Daniel Radcliffe's recording of Chapter 1 is out on Harry Potter at Home right now, so you can enjoy that anytime. I will put the link to that website out on Teams for you guys. And now I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Miller for this week's library trivia.
Last week's question was, which fiction series has been checked out the most this school year? Your choices were Divergent, Big Nate, and Hunger Games. Here's a summary of all your guesses. Divergent and Hunger Games were nearly tied, and Big Nate wasn't far behind. The correct answer is The Hunger Games series by Suzanne Collins. Congratulations to the 20 people who guessed correctly, and thanks to everyone who participated. Here's your next library trivia challenge. Which manga series has been checked out the most this school year? One Piece, Naruto, or case closed. Go to Teams to submit your guess.
And keep reading, Barker Road.
And now a special message from the yearbook staff.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there lived an old man that was wise named Caesar Pavese. And he said, and I quote, "We don't remember the days, we remember the moments."
And that's where the yearbook comes in.
Yup, that's us. This year, we worked hard and sacrificed many sleeping hours
to bring you the best yearbook ever.
Inspired by our Viking friends at Menden, this year's book is called Saga 2020. Want to find out the name's origin? Buy your very own yearbook today and find out. It's easy.
Just go to the Barker Road Middle School website and click the yearbook tab at the bottom of the page.
Want to check it if you've ordered a yearbook? Just go to yearbookforever.com and click on Find and Order. Have a parent or guardian enter the email they might have used to purchase.
If you haven't ordered yet, that's easy too. Same website, yearbookforever.com, and enter Barker Road Middle School. Shop the store and have a parent or guardian enter the information.
Order it soon because there are only 100 books left. I know, I can't believe it either. That may seem like a bunch to you, but if you all get on buying a yearbook, soon there won't be any left.
The sale ends May 15th, which is 1 week from today.
You don't want to miss out, so here's a sneak peek. Wow, wasn't that just great?
Wow! Doesn't it look awesome?
Wow! Who wouldn't want to buy that?
Distribution information will be announced soon.
Stay safe, everyone. Happy Friday!
Side effects of not buying a yearbook may include forgetting school memories, missing out on 100 plus pages of Barker World exclusive content, boredom, and more.
Too funny. Looking good there, yearbook. Awesome. Once again, guys, those directions are there. If at any point you find in this video, you're like, hey, that went by kind of quick. Don't forget, this is all posted on YouTube. You can always go back and kind of check it out and check out your details. Okay. Now, before we get to great kids, I know we're all in quarantine and we're all struggling with, just being at home. I hope you all know that the district also has lots of self-help resources available to all of us. And one little tip of the week. So we're going to just read this out loud to you. This one's called 60 Seconds of Serenity. Each day, it's a good idea to spend maybe 1 minute reflecting on something you are doing well. What are you doing well? What's going right for you? Focus on those small victories on every day. And for more information on our mindfulness strategies, you want to visit the district's wellness page, and it's right there on the district webpage. I'd put it down there for you, but I'm sure you guys can find it. But I'm very happy to say it is time for Great Kids.
We'll do the great kids of the week. We'll do the great kids of the week. We're gonna get pizza and the mom's gonna freak. We'll do the great kids of the week.
Wow. Okay, good. So this week's Great Kids, even in quarantine, you're still getting pizza. We'll start with 6th grade. Our 6th grade winner was Bella S. on the purple team. Bella S., I think you know who we're talking about. She was nominated by Mrs. Farmer for her kindness. 7th grade, we are talking about Atticus W. Atticus W., congratulations. You were nominated by Mrs. Monaghan for your perseverance. So Atticus was our 7th grade winner. And 8th grade winner, congratulations to Kyle M., nominated by the blue team for his perseverance. So Bella, Atticus, and Kyle. Mr. Vigdor is quick to point out we are going to get you some pizza. I know Mrs. Kataya mentioned that there is going to be a time we're coming back into the building to do our lockers and those kinds of things. At that time, he's going to want you to stop down his office and make sure you get your certificate for some free pizza. Okay? All right. That's it for the Morning Bark. We do have a little closing from our Morning Bark hosts, and I want to say thank you to those students who sent in their videos to help me out with this week's production. We will be back with you next Friday, guys, but in the meantime, have a listen.
Thanks for watching Barker Road. We hope you have a great weekend, and don't forget to take care of your mom this Sunday.
We are going to finish with all of the shoutouts that were sent in to Mr. Wall this week.
Teachers and staff at Barker, you
You're
are the best.
Thanks for all the efforts and
Thanks for all of
encouragement.
your efforts and encouragement.
Have a great day, Barker Road.